Put your Kubernetes pod scaling on autopilot with Gen AI. Today's challenge, Kubernetes pod scaling inefficiencies. The current options are VPA and HPA. VPA expands existing resources, CPU and memory, while HPA adds more pods. The disadvantages of HPA and VPA? Well, that's latency. Latency in scaling operations leads to high error rates. They also only monitor one metric. CPU is solely used to scale those pods. And they're also reactionary, unable to provide predictive performance. And that leads to over-provisioning. Excessive node resources add additional costs. Introducing SmartScaler, the world's first AI-based autoscaler. SmartScaler is the only automated scaling solution that considers application metrics and interdependencies of thousands of microservices and uses this data to scale predictively and with incredible accuracy. SmartScaler outperforms all other scaling techniques. Why? The SmartScaler AI uses application metrics and infrastructure metrics to intelligently and predictively scale your pods, and those adjustments are made using error rates, requests per second, latency, service-to-service interdependencies, CPU, and memory. The SmartScaler difference? SmartScaler is able to predict the traffic and scale accurately. SmartScaler analyzes relationships between microservices to ensure perfect scaling. And SmartScaler uses RPS, latency, and error rates to arrive at the best scale factor for each microservice. And that leads to cost savings due to reduced Kubernetes consumption. SmartScaler provides superior performance. This means no latency, as the pods are always ready, the perfect sizing without the manual tuning. Here we see the predicted traffic versus observed traffic. Note how SmartScaler, the line in orange, is able to predict and scale automatically to ensure no waiting. Let's take a little deeper dive into that graph. Here we see that SmartScaler is always able to predict the workloads. From the dashboard, we can see 0 errors. Pods are always ready, giving the microservices the resources they need to keep running with near 0 errors. SmartScaler automates scaling up and scaling down and giving you visibility into those microservices. Take a look at the namespace in the upper left corner. We can dig into the namespace and microservice, giving you the insight of how microservices are running. And SmartScaler monitors traffic. Here we can see pod count versus predicted. And of course, you can monitor your SLAs. Conclusion, put your Kubernetes pod scaling on autopilot with Gen AI and outperform all other scaling techniques.